Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 6 of the race, Slow, Small, Steady Wins, and baby step number 6. And what I wanted to talk to you today about was, again, that slow, steady. We don't have to race to win. We have to just take that next step forward. I wanted to show you the picture of, I don't know if you can see that, it's this mountaintop that I just kind of look at and say, we're just climbing the mountain. We just have one mountain to climb, and when we climb that mountain, we go to the next mountain. And halfway through, we take a look around and say, we're not doing too bad. We're getting halfway through. We're halfway there. We're almost at the top. And, in life we can get to that point where we just give up so easily. I want to give up on this channel sometimes, going, nobody's getting any very much from it, I don't think, but I'm getting something from it, to remind myself to say, I'm getting there. I'm doing this. I'm pushing forward. And a lot of times, I deliver newspapers in the middle of the night, and I look at a headline that says, this happened, and it's kind of like somebody's being made an example of. Something that everybody does, like goes out and drinks at night, and then not everybody runs stop signs and kills someone. But for those rare people that do, they kind of get made an example of for others to say, oh, I don't want to go out and drink and drive. That person that's made the example of, life is really hard on them, because they're publicly shamed. They're made to feel as if they're different than someone else. When it was, an accident that happens, unfortunately someone lost their life, and it's just the way it goes. You're going to be associated with that from now on. And I'm kind of the same way with my situation. I'm just associated by example. You're made an example of, and people are, in my case, made the example to say, don't get sick, don't get yourself sick, because if you get to that point where you lose control of your mental health, which of course you can't really control, something awful happened, and they made an example out of me, by saying, this is never going to happen again, hopefully. And so maybe I need to change my perspective to say, society has put their thumb over me, to say, she's a dangerous person. She might get sick again. It's hard, it's hard to find answers sometimes. That I'm sitting here putting two cases together. One is a person who had too many drinks and ran a stop sign and hurt someone to the point of killing them. In my situation of, getting into a situation where your primal mental health, your primal thoughts take over, and I was punished for that, and it's hard to, I don't for either of us, the person that was drinking too much, or for me, to say that's not fair. Is it fair? Is it not fair? Is it fair for her? Is it fair for me? Um, it is what it is, I guess, and it's just the way society works. And so, yeah, I didn't know what I was going to talk about today. I don't know. Today's kind of one of those where it's like, for her and for me, you just have to learn how to forgive yourself, I guess. You have to learn how to just release it and be free and be happy and live a life with a smile on your face and say, you know what, I am worthy of love. No matter what people say of me, I am worthy of love. I am capable of love. I am, deserving of love. So, yeah. So these are the classic tarot cards. And I picked 3 cards, one for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. And for the past, we have the Two of Swords, not to be revealed as of yet. She's blindfolded, so it could go one of 2 ways, but it hasn't been revealed as of yet. So, and I dropped the cards again. Hold on. All right. So for the present for today, we'll do this one. Okay, the 10 of Wands. So he is gathering everything up, all the hard work, gathering it up into harvest, and that's what we're doing. We're putting the end to that chapter, putting it away. And then for the future, for tomorrow, we'll do this one, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is what you reap, you shall sow. What you put forward shall come back to you tenfold, hundredfold, thousandfold. And I'm hoping that that's a card of goodness for me. So, all right. And then these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. And I pick one card. Okay. Courage arrives when you step over fear. All right. There is a fine line between cowardice and courage, and one step backwards or forwards can make a huge difference. The ascended masters in the higher spirit realms were courageous in their earthly lives, and they stood up for what they believed, no matter the consequences. When you truly believe in a cause, you need to fight for it, and the real fight can never be lost or won. It can only be experienced. To fight for what is right is its own victory. You know inside that it is not a struggle, but a lesson, one that will allow you to experience another aspect of your nature. So walk tall and move forward. Well, I like that. And it kind of goes well with what I was talking about today. Is it worth the fight? Sometimes I ask myself, is it worth the fight? Who am I fighting? But I can't stay still. So I have to keep moving forward. It's the experience. You have to keep moving forward. So, all right. Well, I wish everybody a wonderful day today, and we will chat with you tomorrow.